empire say emfa any negative impact bi amre o man no ye mo empire sa because me wogidie kase say according to NDC analogy the ekoso wo baabi anyame adom Trump bomb bi e meto Bolibam boy mampani krom Gonjaland Trump bomb Israel for the bi am pie of Ashanti no krom of oh say ukro no say tano ne ka ho beboa dem be we fi kro di ye of ya kai bomb ni bi meto ahofo mantamu ho akontombra ho no bomb meto ho ma mi krom dwa so e fa ban so komre mu na so eti bi fa mo kopie leg bo som twa mo som the express road ubeto ho no sabe bullet BMP ho eti we are not expecting any impact bi ase the apostle your friend say Israel ne Iran to kwano and yes I won't from according to me for according to NDC analogy yagidi ya bomb pie say enkosa ma me home from ametwamu ha na from ani betwamu ha dia ene na internal socks na e week no a omo fixing no omo fixing ye pa mama me other position on this matter and say me two politicians for the edikan and some you can't pre power no too many the man we are now what's now so your analysis on the things you said before winning the power now mama you come to understand say where do you who young kamanka where do I me brother back was it abrabobi of Ashanti no obono wa hwe no kopie heavy nyankopon anim na nya Mr. Tisu yi ni video na brabo bebo no na ekire na ahwe on the editing software be ko nyame bo no edit afrim nyame bo no edit afrim afa you start editing your own words mesre ebina eya to NDC no na I hope senene said wada me kache no kra na wo ka no me ye bia amfanfa so amreme nti me nua metufo di dudu na chi na nso nya baabi si ebebo ho ma me nti ye besre yenim said ye koso no se koso ko ni se ya enya de papa ema wiase nyina anot ya se enya de papa ema wiase nyina ene Matisse say America for any Air Force British for say omo me support it omo declare omo stand in supporting the America on this fight. Britain ko ka ho, France ko ka ho, na Germany ko ka ho. Say where word was saying na APM no. The last one when the fourth one and 10. It's near quarter and near fourth. Near quarter. Yes sir omo adrebreo. I'm here to a ni bomb bia o. Aha ye tie ye ni bomb. De ye ni say bomb ru busa frame o be ka kire o. Ye kwasa kan school ni afre na shit bomb. Enu enkom nipa odam na be bon. En say japade. Ye sere wo mo. Ya ha. Of ya mo buy mo si petrol de mo say every be take say 1 month. Nanka wona na ka ho. Wonu nkrofo e buy yi. Musi beteki yen say yes re wo mo ye nyina yie mama enti na make say bigina baabi mi no. The truth of the matter is that what NPP was telling us in the previous administration, some Russia-Ukraine war affected yen badly no e betimi asan affect yen de ekoso. That is the truth of the matter. But me share NDC so benya kokoduro no ma be catch Ghana for say we got it wrong. Yes, Kwasia no day on Sisana no. We got it wrong. Ye pagana fortune. Send the idea no and partner betimi affecting. Enti die ebe ya start ya yehu science no. Mo nyina Ghana fo nyina mbra ne nkan ehumum. Mo mfa ya bon ne nchayen. Ne nkan ehumum ne mfa kwan a ye betimi aso ano. Ne ehunu se ampa. Wo mo ye nipa, o ma hunu se o mo getting it wrong to almost some margin. Na self place a defensive role now. Almost starting play. Every explanation say Russia Ukraine war there. Now Ghana imported from Russia. Look at them.
Yes.
Mommy, look at them.
Yes.
Fertilizer na good dem am beto na mu pene ku for the egu a. What start a wo che. Mo dey ma go farmers no. E ho dey free.
Yes.
ti yesre wo mo nye honest people omo pagana fo chew said ye kan ne ra no ne yeboa enne ye betena ba mu ye hunu say dabi.
As much as we all see the impact that is coming, NDC should not make a mistake to jump into that frame. They should leave it to the independent commentators. In fact, Mekrepono, they will be guilty, I'll be guilty, and probably ashamed of myself to insinuate, even though that is the truth, to say, a better affected Ghana. But you see, politics as we have it. His Excellency Dr. Mahama, I can say he was wondering why a pandemic would jump from one country to another country. It was after that, and COVID by almost what I can say, COVID has, has destroyed Ghana's economy, and also the Ukraine-Russia war. And this is what said, bombs will be Mahama. And let us also play it as if, and I'm talking about NDC, they should play it as if say bomb be a metogana. Na say utie o mampene State of the Nation address now. As if by prophecy. He said something that was very fundamental. Say we must be able to ensure say a self-reliance. Into what can be doing so such a talk that the talk now talk is back. And it is true. Combat, congratulations. You and your guys. Any talk for Juma for you.
I didn't know about offer.
What are my main cast?
But your time is 10 minutes.
Mommy, about next week you're buying this cast. I'll give you evidence. Talk to Baba.
It means that we can refine small crude now. Already know price of crude oil has started rising on the international market, which is an indication say the shocks will affect us. It will affect the economy, but it is how we play a game. What are we doing inwards? I bet you to me stabilize the economy as we see now. And the things we can do immediately, any the low-hanging fruits, value addition to so many things that we can export. Nti yen share no be mukina for now. Now first no yen share the crude oil aspect no. Na the SCA refinery. I know say omo to your farm no. Omo part of the crude oil no. Initially yen yen na kwa ka no mo de ko. E ko refinery wa no mo de apa. Nti yen no omo trust na probably no. Yen ma omo NCD part of the crude no. And fan kaya dia no for us to refine a beer yen tu oboka. Shocks in the it will affect every country on the African continent or globally in the sense that World Cup I Baba boy. I not Trump not doing this all the 5 days Penteco invading Iraq. No what you want. To see I foresee a serious if I say extension of this particular war. I be affecting World Cup for do some because Arabs for no. To the person work no supreme leader. Akum ne yire akum ne baba ene ne nana ene ne ba eko. Any many general, they will never forgive America. And so I am even scared for this World Cup because for them they plan heavy events. Now they why you then they attack you. We have also known per report said Mtokwana Mokono American is an ombo card plus the Dubai areas. In the sense that per the report it takes $20 to $50,000 to manufacture a ballistic missile or drone but to intercept one ballistic missile it costs more than $4 million or $40 million. Wow. And if you look at the missiles now your friend saying Israel intercepting it is costing them more billions of dollars at the end of the day. And because Iran is a oil rich country, also they have to say the cocoa is one of Armenia. They use the money because they have a supreme leader. You saw you see it is targeted. Until they know they have enemies, so they manufacture these ammunitions and arms. Until some ballistic missiles need drones. They are very much vested in it. Until you move brain. This is also 250 at a time. So see, almost 200 at a time. Until by the time I'm more interceptors, I bet you the best in the membership. Until the more you use your interceptors, the more cost you incur. And unfortunately, no, Omankasa, our neighbors, brothers, other Arab countries, are more crime. To say the America crime more mercy base. Until the bases that are in the various areas, Iraq, Tehran, and Kuwait, Bahrain, maybe I'm okay with Dubai,
maybe I'm okay with
yeah, Omo, and Suka say,
I can't have any Obinko order.
Moya, Nifasi Roman for no more bank of fake coin, say Omo to bomb from Omra. It must be the band no more, because you're too could do America and Iran, the mover. Into any years, you better attacking the basis. Into one say, and to find a spread it. This is here now the call by America for other countries to join the European. So when you're joining, as I see. And for me, we shouldn't look at the whole thing, because Iran is not ready to negotiate. Until we shouldn't look at it, say, be at the next 2 weeks, now they're not for move. Until you assemble the post. So the economy, it will affect it. But then this for more fashion, the more material is okay.
President Mahama State of the Nation address of the Mahama, it was purely subjective and not an objective State of the Nation address for the Mahama. In 3 words, I would describe President Mahama State of the Nation address, as full of hopelessness, full of joblessness, and full of cashlessness. Nipa eni daso, nipa eni adwuma, sanso na nipa eni sika ewo ye bottom. Ababia ni ho disika ba be bottom direct. Se omawo adwuma ya ena obenye sika ewo bottom na so the idea of so do. Enu ti saban a oba okachire nurse for any teacher for more training colleges say oba no oba implement be a fan automatic placement na automatic postings na oba ye nurse se wo hompo ontimi fa omo in the 2025 budget or chire say ontimi enfa a nurse for. Now if he said 2026 budget will make provisions for say, but he repeated the same joblessness situation for our nurses and teachers who are yearning for jobs. These are the brains that must take up the nation and work for the good of it. But President Mahama found no space for these people in his budget. Not only that, the 24-hour economy, whose policy has been launched, at no point in the policy was 133 mentioned. Sad aspect of it is that he's not telling us the private sector should take the mandate and work on it, or take the policy and try to make sure it is realized. But in President Mahama's manifesto, he promised us under 133, industry will be experiencing the effect of 24-hour economy. Agric will be experiencing the effect of 24-hour economy. Industry will be experiencing it. The manufacturing industry, the construction sector will be experiencing 24-hour economy. But as we speak today, apart from the traditional institutions, to say the police service, let me say by and large the security services and our health facilities, I mean the district facilities and the teaching facilities, are practicing 24-hour economy. None of the agencies are President Mahama listed to say agric, manufacturing, and I say industry, and are experiencing 24-hour economy. So the opinion nominee now for share one beside they say politicians. More one no from the shabo, no one who from the implementing policies. I knew you have the more money say, I won't call President Mahama, and as an appointee, so I won't call J. because Bosha President Mahama say na nyina ni da so ne say so wo nua bi na say oye adwuma wo NIA bra wakọ adwuma ba after 8 hours no ofoforo so be call 8 hours na the third person so call 8 hours but wokọ NIA na you practice 24-hour economy wokọ local government services mu to say Ministry of Education na me feel say obi adwuma wo ho a obenya ni nua no nwiinu abeka no ho no ene wokọ Ministry of Education bibia ni ho atisa Oko Ministry of Communications, BBN who is sir. And the ministries in Impo entering practice. How much more the ordinary companies that are running their own facilities with their own philosophies. The government institutions now also setting the pace for the others to follow. They are not doing so. Are there matters almost a passport officer running 24-hour economy? Magdari, when was the last time I called passport officer and I joke out you got your passport store? Online application there even under President Akufo-Addo online application there or then you 1 o'clock we call online and log in into your portal and fill your details. So it will be very disingenuous for anybody to justify 24-hour economy using passport office because that practice has existed all these years. Mark, in President Mahama's State of the Nation address, Mama person or Kachre said the state of the nation is now, and I mean, I say, by from 3,100 to 2,500. State of the nation was a President Mahama back on.